Hey, hello, Mr. Predicto. Good to see you, Salem. What the crock? Gary, Angie. Let me scroll up here. How's everybody doing today? Are we having a good day? TT's missing eye. Yeah, that was weird. Hey, Joe, welcome. So I was actually just scrolling. Hey, goody two shoes. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Nellie loves to look out the window, but it's so damn cold. But she's so spoiled. So, hi, Polish, the wandering sub. So I was actually, I was just I don't feel too good. Hey, Irvin, Miss L, Sandy, Texas. I was just telling everybody, Irvin, about you and how appreciated you are. Anyway, we are having allergic reactions and all types of messy, crazy things going on over here. And I took medicine. I'm feeling a little bit better, but my throat's swollen. You know, all the things. So anyway, I was actually just scrolling and I came across this and I found it to be so gross. I was so baffled by it that I thought we would touch on it really quick and and then just get back to, regular business. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Loki's mom. Run into to get the one car I have. That was so scary. Sorry, I'm uploading a little video, But anyway, yeah, so I came across this really disturbing news article. And I mean disturbing. More disturbing than the train wreck we all witnessed last night. Disturbing. And sorry, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. All right. So, hey, Jason. Yeah, I'm okay. Hey, Gary. Students face shooters now. The school employees are attacking. It is disgusting. You have a YouTube hangover. So I'll tell you guys, I hadn't been paying much attention to the drama at all. It's exhausting. It's you're not going to change people, right? And it's like you're just basically tormenting yourself by paying it any mind. But as you all know, the past few days, I actually have tuned in on what's been going on, and it is not good. Okay. It is not good for you mentally, physically, any of it. The lack of sleep, the stress, the I don't know how people do it every day, all day. Potatoes, but they do. They do it all the time. And hey Pristine, it is so sick. It is so sick. I'm so sick of it. So I definitely feel you on the whole hangover bit. So anyway, let's jump into this because oof. All right. So this lovely um guy on your screen here is 25 years old. He was a janitor for a school in Upper Deerfield Township, New Jersey.
Developing news from Cumberland County. A school custodian is behind bars right now, facing some pretty vile accusations.
Police say the employee documented himself violating children's food and the surroundings.
Children's food and the surroundings. Okay. Children's food and the surroundings. Lack of sleep, lack of logging off, lack of sobriety. Hey, Julie's. Hey, Lori. Blissful. This gets really gross. Extremely gross. And it makes you wonder who is hiring these people. Okay.
Action News reporter Catherine Scott live in Upper Deerfield Township with the details. Well, at least the ones that we can share on television. Catherine.
Yeah, these are really disturbing allegations, guys. And parents here are so upset at the Elizabeth F. Moore School here in Cumberland County. We've been speaking to parents this morning. They're frustrated. They say it's been days and they've barely heard any specifics from the school district. Authorities are working to determine exactly when these incidents occurred.
So imagine being a parent and you find out that there is somebody that is grossly violating your kids, literally trying to, you could say, kill them, okay? Because what this man was doing could absolutely lead to somebody dying. 4 years at your listen, like you said, Gary, we have to worry about shootings and all the other crazy things, and now you have to worry about the employees and what they're doing. Ugh.
The Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office today announced that on Tuesday, 25-year-old Giovanni Ampelizzari of Vineland was arrested, the custodian at Elizabeth F. Moore School in Upper Deerfield Township. The school district, charged with multiple counts, including aggravated assault, tampering with food products, endangering the welfare of a child. On Monday, investigators say
Okay. Those are what he is facing. So apparently this man literally was pouring bleach into the children's food. He also was caught doing the unthinkable. He is wearing eyeliner. This by all means is yeah, Mr. Protecto. Yeah. To be fair, like saying you'll masturbate in kids' prescriptions, and this gentleman actually did masturbate into things. An elementary school. 10 and under, these kids, that's the ages of elementary school.
State police was contacted by school authorities who'd received multiple anonymous tips about posts on a social media platform. They were screenshots and videos of Ampelizzari in a number of disturbing acts, according to investigators.
He was posting about it on social media. This man was proud of his acts.
Among them, authorities say he was performing sexual acts with inanimate objects at the school and tampering with food and utensils in the school cafeteria with bleach and bodily fluids, food that was intended for students and staff. And Pelizzari has been employed with the district since 2019. Parents here have been very frustrated. They say the messages they received from the school district were vague. They're concerned about the health and the safety of the kids.
Did you hear that? He has been having sex with inanimate objects at the school. A janitor. Where these kids, damn it, what is going on? Where these kids sit. Where these kids. Is that you, Gary? Because you're going to make me cry. Thank you so much. Let me make sure it is. Thank you so much, Pristine. No, every bit helps. It's you, Miss L. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Could you even fathom and then the school like not really giving you much of an answer? Like you're not getting much out of this at all. You're getting the bare minimum. This man was posting on social media. Revealed, I can't say his last name, allegedly contaminated food products and utensils in the cafeteria with bodily fluids, including, oh my goodness, oh, not the feces. What the? I mean, oh, your spit, one thing. Urine, okay. Feces. Oh, let me get this off the screen. Look at that. Here now. There you go. Look at that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Look at that. Feces. Son of a bitch. He sprayed bleach into a container of cucumbers with the intent of harming kids. Hey, Trump said. Bleach with the intent of harming kids. Feces, urine. Oh. He's worked there since 2019. Investigators say they are trying to determine exactly when the alleged acts occurred. I want to know how many kids were sick. How many kids were sick? Oh, school district is working with the Department of Health to ensure utensils, food, preparation areas, and services have been sanitized and the food in question has been discarded. Fuck you. Throw away the silverware. Do you know how much money our public schools get a year? Hey, Megan. And you mean to tell me? I hope not. I hope not. And you mean to tell me you're just going to sanitize? Throw away the utensils. I know it's costly to pack lunches because, well, my son wants to pack lunches because the school lunch sucks. Ever since Michelle Obama got her hands into the school lunch, the school lunches suck. They're horrible. I used to like my school lunch. These school lunches, they're not even edible. They're not even made of real food. Him posting online, yes, him posting online got him caught. Him posting online. I'm sure they didn't even think, your kid gets sick. How many of you are thinking, oh, maybe it's the janitor? You don't really go there. So, oh. Once that has been determined, prosecutors say next steps will be provided by the health department. Fuck the health department. This dude needs to get his ass beat. What the? Oh, this is so sick. Just blows my mind how these sick deceivers are getting past these interviews. I agree, Lisa. This is horrific. Rubbing his genitals on food items. Rubbing his genitals on food items. I'm going to show you guys something else after this that I was watching this morning. It was absolutely sick. And this is the problem when people run around and they say things like alleging people on the internet they don't like are predators and pedos and all the other gross things, because this is the problem. Because when these situations do happen, okay, they're you are wasting people's time, you are wasting resources, and meanwhile there are actual predators out here. Elementary school custodian in Cumberland County is facing multiple charges accusing him of urinating and spitting on school cafeteria cooking utensils, rubbing his genitals on food, spraying bleach on food items, and performing sex acts on library furniture, all while videoing himself to share online. Where was he sharing this shit to, and who was viewing it? Serves grades 3 to 5, 3 to 5, third grade to fifth grade. We are talking about 7 to 10-year-olds here. 7 to 10-year-olds. They received tips regarding alarming posts. He allegedly made in a group chat on the messaging app Telegram. A tipster reported that he posted videos of himself performing sexual acts with items from the school, as well as doing things that would endanger the well-being of the students. Spraying bleach in a large container of cucumbers, spitting on utensils, rubbing his genitals on utensils and food, urinating in bowls, and opening up a beanbag chair in the library and urinating into it. Oh my God. What in the ever-loving hell is this? He utilized multiple pieces of bread to wipe his penis, testicles, and anus. What the fuck? Hey, tattoos. I think we found a few people's next moderator. Fucking creeps. As well as spitting on the bread before putting the bread back into the container to be later served to the children at the school. Masturbating, urinating on pillows and kitchen bowls. He was masturbating and urinating on pillows and bowls. They went to the school, which has about 250 students, and verified locations seen in the videos and recovered items matching or resembling those in the videos. They want to know if it occurred recently or sometime in the past. Why the fuck does it matter? Why does it matter when this occurred? Why? He was charged Tuesday with third-degree aggravated assault, 2 counts of third-degree tampering with food and products, third-degree endangering the welfare of a child, and third-degree attempted endangering the welfare of a child. He should be charged with attempted murder. How many of you agree? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree he should be charged with attempted murder. Hey, no one. Hey, Crime Brulee. Holy shit. Lord have mercy. Oh, I am so relieved to see the ones flying by. This is attempted murder. This isn't no. And I have 0 stories because hell no, not on my watch. Amen to that. Bleach, masturbating, urinating, feces, ejaculation. Hey, Wyoming. Whew. He was placed in Cumberland County Jail pending court hearings. Court records did not list an attorney. You know, I understand the need of attorneys and stuff, but how do you defend this? 250 counts? Hey, beautifully queen. Hey, cheek pitching grandma. Granny, I'm sorry. 250 counts? Oh, right. No, you're saying he should be because, yeah, there's 250 students in the school. And then you got the employees. Oh, wow. In a message to the school community this week, Upper Deerfield School Superintendent Peter indicated the employee was on administrative leave and in police custody. Administrative leave. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Felon Melons. Welcome, Wyoming. Administrative leave. He wasn't fucking fired. Oh. Oh. Based on the information received at this time, it has been determined that the alleged inappropriate activity did not involve anyone other than the individual in question and occurred after school hours. So what? So what, sir? No wonder your town is fucking angry at you. Holy literal shit. He didn't immediately respond to requests. Of course not. Of comments. No, of course not. The school district is working with the Cumberland County Health Department to ensure food preparation, serving utensils, and surfaces have been properly sanitized, and any food products in question discarded. Burn down the entire cafeteria. We are talking about children. Sanitize nothing. Sanitize this man so he never comes out into the world again, okay? As far as utensils and food and cleaning all that, it needs an all new. Oh no. Authorities are taking steps to collect bodily fluid samples from whatever his last name is to determine if there is any potential for infectious disease. Right. What if this man has AIDS or anything that can now affect these kids? And the library and the beanbag and the bowls. Get rid of it all. Absolutely. And he should. Burn it down, Angie. The health department recommended individuals contact their healthcare provider if they suspect any illness. Hell no, he's been there for years. Go get your children's medical records and an attorney. ASAP. I'm sorry. I absolutely would. Oh no. Oh no, I'd be looking over every little time my child was sick. Mm-mm. I wouldn't even trust to bring my kids back. Once we have lab results, both body fluid specimens and any food samples collected, we will be able to provide more information and direction. We also need time frame verification. Yeah, let the parents verify it by the times their children were sick, because there's no way that wouldn't make you sick. And you know what? It doesn't even mean physically sick at this point. As a parent, if that was my child, the emotional distress. For now. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. For now, Parents and those involved should contact their healthcare provider if they show signs of illness, particularly severe illness. This is during COVID. 2019. 2019. So I'm hoping this school was shut down for the periods that COVID was extremely bad. Most schools were. I'm hoping they were, so that these kids weren't, you know, I mean, I guess they you know, if they would have been sick by now if they were, but anyone with information. What do we have here? Do you support or oppose allowing parents to have books removed from schools, even if they're recommended by leading educators? Shut up. Put all the books back. All right, so let's. All right, so this creep. Wow. There are 390 janitor jobs available in New Jersey. 391 now because this man. This son of a gun. Let's see what this news station reports about it. I am just baffled by the audacity and the sickness that walks amongst us. It is scary. It is scary. Why don't I have sound? Oh, that would be why.
A South Jersey school custodian is facing disturbing accusations this morning. Good morning to you once again. I'm Lucy Bustamante. We're going to tell you about this because parents at the elementary school, they are demanding answers. NBC 10's Miguel Martinez Valle live for us in Bridgeton, Cumberland County. Miguel, tell us more.
Yeah, in Upper Deerfield Township, parents, they are disgusted. They are horrified because of accusations that the school custodian filmed himself contaminating food and committing obscene acts inside the school while he was working. You can take a look behind me.
You know what else you now have to work? First off, my child will not be going back to school. My child would not be going back to school while this investigation is ongoing. It would be excused absences, okay? Secondly, did he do anything to these kids? Did he do anything to these kids? How would we know? If this man was that creepy that he's literally attempting to murder, okay? He's attempted murder. As stated, it would be about 250 cases of attempted murder. I sure hope none of these kids were violated. Lord, I mean that. I sure hope none of these kids. So I'm going to on that note, we're going to transition over to this one. And this one may require a trigger warning. I will put one up just in case. Excuse me. But speaking of violating our children, this one here made me sick. So as they say here, this episode centers around the case and eventual arrest of David Dunn for arranging to meet a minor for highly inappropriate reasons. Viewer discretion strongly advised. I agree with them. It is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right. So this one is terrible too, and I apologize, but I think we need to hear this. I think we need to know, and especially those of us that are in between the community of, you know, the drama community. How often do we hear somebody arguing with a man and they turn around and say he's a pedo? From the Red Dot Dolly accusations right down to the Jamie being, I mean, we hear it often, very often. This is this right here on your screen. This is a pedo. This is what you do when you really believe somebody is one. You don't get online and scream it. You don't. You actually do something about it if you really believe it. Hey, Gladys.
Basically, 10, 11-year-olds wanted you to have sex with them. And how did, I mean,
Exactly. Used to fight with each other because it was their turn.
10 and 11 years old. They used to fight with each other because it was their turn.
because of all the child.
Yeah, but then I found out you can save it and then go and erase everything.
Some of these infant videos. Take one that you saw. What happens in it?
They're forcing the child to.
I got in touch.
An infant video. This makes me sick.
With your daughters, and
You talk to my daughter.
yes,
You what?
What you just saw is only a fraction of how wild the confessions of this monster are going to get when we dive in and meet 59-year-old David. And his crew were well known for their predator king operation that exposed massive YouTuber EDP445 as a predator by catching him in the act of trying to meet a 13-year-old girl for, well, you know what. Alex and his crew were well known for their predator catching content back in the day, but also garnered a lot of controversy for fusing those real sting videos with prank style presentations. There were videos where the evil people they caught were allegedly entrapped and even threatened. Some older videos even went as far as to show Alex and his group of predator hunters giving out humiliating ultimatums like, eat this dog crap and we'll let you off the hook, which a lot of people.
How do you guys feel about that? If you know that on the other end is a predator, are you okay with people like the men on the screen telling them, oh, if you eat the dog shit, we'll let you go, or threatening them, or how do you guys feel? Do you feel like, let them do what they do because these guys are predators, or do you feel like they still have to act a certain way and treat them a certain way? I'm just curious.
People have criticized them for. They never actually let the predators off, by the way, no matter what degrading task they performed. And as much as I like to see a predator eat it, it doesn't help the case when it comes to the legal battlefield. This is because it can easily be argued that the person giving the confession was under intense pressure or even duress at the time of doing so.
I was going to say the same thing, because then you could say they were strong-armed into a confession. Hey, Christmas. And that is absolutely true. They could then say that. So, yeah, it is a little dangerous line to walk. Yeah. Yeah. It's right. I get that too, Urban. But if you want, if you want them to be held accountable and found guilty, you do got to be a little more careful. Hey, Zoomer Mom. It's good to see you. All right. So let's.
And that has the potential to render a confession useless. Duress is defined as threat. Let's take a look.
How's it going? Hi. Is there a David here? I got a package for him. David? Okay, cool.
How you doing, sir?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
My name's
meet you.
Gordon.
So to tell you all a little backstory, the gentleman knocking that says his name is Gordon. He is a pedo hunter. I'd want to beat the shit out. I'd want more than that. You're right. Like to say I'd be okay with whatever. I don't think I could do it. Yeah, I unfortunately always end up being a little empathetic where I shouldn't be. So, oh, thank you so much, Zoomer Mom. I appreciate that. Hey, TCA. So this guy that's knocking on the door, he actually found this guy through a fellow little, pedo organization. And he offered for him. No, this is not connected. No, they're not connected. He offered for the guy he's knocking up for to come to a hotel with him and his own 11-year-old daughter and participate. And the guy was all about it. He was all about it. And it gets gross. Welcome back. Welcome. I can't. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Zoomer. Thank you. Oh, all right.
I got a package here for you, man. I think we should talk about some stuff online that's kind of been happening, like on Instagram and stuff like that, okay?
Meet David Andrew Dunn of Midlothian, Virginia. David lives with his 85-year-old mother and has been talking to Alex online as Alex poses as a fellow predator in an account on Instagram called Daddy Daughter Oregon.
Daddy daughter. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's so rude.
Hate to tell you about the daddy-daughter war.
Crime brulee. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much, guys. It really means a lot. Thank you.
We're going to count. That was me, okay? We just want to have a conversation with you about what's going on. I know you're taking care of your mom. I don't want to bring her into it, okay? We just want to have talk. Just want to talk to you. Just want to talk to you.
All right,
Want to go outside?
let's go down the street to Wawa.
Not to Wawa. Come on. Wawa's my home away from home. We don't want you associated. Well, it's funny you say that because that does get mentioned. You know, what you said, crime brulee, kind of relates back to this because while this is taking place, I kept thinking his poor mother to be 83 years old and find this out. His poor mother. Who's going to take care of his mother? I felt horrible. Choo, choo. All right, this is sad.
I'm listening.
All right,
Yeah.
let me get my shoes on. Yeah,
Do you mind if I ride with you?
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anybody in your car?
Yeah. I got people with me for safety, but you know, like I said, dude, I know some bullshit happens online,
Yeah,
and
well, I'll tell you, because I don't want my mom to hear
Okay.
anything.
There was a shirt the other day. I went to a fall fair and there was a shirt that said, do you speak Wawa? I wanted it so bad. Yeah, the poor mother. Ugh. The poor mother. And the poor victims.
I know.
How did you find my house?
Your name's public.
At this point, I'm not sure David fully understands which way this is about to go. I mean, it seems to me by the big dumb look on his face, the fist bump, and Alex's politeness that he thinks there's a possibility this could, but
Basically, I know crap happens online, and I don't want your mom to be brought into it. I think it can be fixed, just us talking. You know what I mean? So that's just what I'm
Are you
here.
with the cop?
No, and that's why I think we should just talk about it.
I would
Gary.
believe that was then. Let me go get my shoes.
Okay. Come on, if I come in with you.
So I want to explain something. So when he says, do you mind if I come in with you? And he goes to go in and he says, can I drive with you? The reason they're doing that is because they don't want him to delete evidence. It is a very, smart move to try to stop this guy from being alone to be able to delete the evidence. Oh, that is a great idea. I got a comment that says, will you ever do a series on iconic locations in Philly? Then they said also make a mukbang series at the best Philly cheesesteak shops would be awesome. I would actually do that. I think that is a great idea. They don't care. They don't care. But what I care about is his mother lives here. His mother lives here.
How's it going, ma'am? Hi. You got it. So I'm not from the area, obviously, so we'll just follow.
Yeah,
Well, they'll just follow.
we're just going out the driveway.
Okay, sounds great.
We're going straight to the end of the road and across the end of the road.
Okay, I'm just gonna get my phone real quick, and I'll be right back. Pass my phone so I can record in the car. Give me my phone. Just to go with him to make it into Bleach. Follow him to Wawa.
so we insist of make open the exit from driving
David, come on, man. Like, if David, you understand, like,
Trouble?
in David's car driving to Wawa.
What's going on? I mean, am I in trouble?
oh, David, come on, man. Like, if David, you understand, like, first of all, you're a hard worker. You take care of your mom. Like, I think there's more positives than negatives. You know what I mean? And that's why I just want to talk to you, bro, because, like, you know how long we've been kind of, when we first started talking.
Are you allergic to smoke?
Now, what's crazy about all of this is the fact that, hey, Divinely Guided, the fact that this guy is able to pretend to be so friendly with David. I mean, you really got to be able to put your personal opinions and feelings aside and be friendly with this guy. And I don't know if I'd be capable of doing that.
No.
I need a cigarette so bad. My mom don't know I smoke.
Oh, she doesn't?
No.
Your mom
God.
doesn't know you smoke or that you touch kids. Wow. Hey, Lucille, thank you so much. Thank you.
How old's your mom now?
Mom's 85.
Oh,
Ain't
geez.
have nothing happen to me to where I'm taken away from her. I'm nervous as hell.
Hey, man, I can't.
I'm nervous.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry that I left the conversation the way I did. I got cold feet. I was unsure.
So he's talking about the conversation where the gentleman invited him to come and meet him and his underage daughter at a motel. The fact that this guy has empathy for his mother and is concerned about, you should have been concerned about that when you were doing what you were doing. I know I'm probably losing people's interest here, but I just feel like this was so fucking mind-boggling. This is what's happening every day in the world around us.
Yeah.
And I'm very unsure now.
Well,
I really am.
yeah.
I mean, this whole situation right now, at this present moment, is scaring the hell out of me.
All right, so I'm going to fast forward it because I'm sure, this isn't as whatever to you all as it is me. So let me go over to these parts where he's talking about his actual crimes. And it's not in the detail. They block things out, so don't worry about all of that.
How many members are there, but you don't see who the members are.
Okay. So maybe we'll just talk about what they're sending then. Okay. Because maybe from there I can kind of trace where that's coming from. Right. So some of these infant videos, take one that you saw, what happens in it?
They're forcing the child to
an infant. Okay. And
then there's a lot of with the infants.
Okay.
Jesus.
An infant. So down here we find out that this guy claims that he was 17 having relations with 10-year-olds, 17 years old. He acts like they all forced it upon him, and then he says his daughter stopped speaking to him because he wouldn't buy her a phone. In all actuality, it's because he touched his daughters.
Community programs so that you could take
So
advantage.
right now, this guy comes over. He starts talking about Jesus because this whole time they've contacted the police and the police are not showing up. They get to the point where they say, start flooding them, keep calling. Why aren't they taking this serious? And at this point, David has already deleted conversations he's had. So I'll just take you over to where he actually gets arrested. He finds out that these people did contact his daughters, his family members. All right.
Alex is extremely satisfying.
Oh my God. Thank Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Another with the show, we don't think you did.
Yeah, I mean, Dave,
Ready to happen.
Dave, your story's really crap now.
Somebody called for loitering, David.
Yeah,
but since you take Christ in your heart, well,
good.
yeah, we'll tell them we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did call the cops.
No,
No.
Yeah, since you take Christ in your heart. So the cops didn't respond for an hour and 30 minutes, but they told them that they were top priority. I think it's a recording after the fact, no one. Let me tell you, he said there was over 10,000 members of the predator group he was part of. 10,000 members. In order to stay in the group, they have to be active at least once every 12 hours. 10,000. And the police took over an hour and a half to respond.
Oh,
it's I mean, we've been standing back here talking about their family.
Probably the bank call.
What the hell are these crazy?
how's it going, sir? We're just having a conversation here with Dave, and he's just going through some struggles. But basically, there's some child you got to get rid of, right? And you're in a delete.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, it's just not anywhere. It's just your laptop and your phone. You got to get rid of it. Yes. Okay, and you're even.
Do you see how this guy's still doing it in a manipulative way? He's like, oh, you just got some child, photos he has to delete, and it's just on his laptop and his phone. He's still pretending to David that he's on his side. And it's funny how he's doing it because, the David's just fucking idiot that stood here and spoke to them for over 2 hours.
Been deleting some on your phone for me right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you should probably show the officer what child porn I get rid of, and we'll probably be good.
It's only a few thousand images, right?
You should probably just show the officer and we'll be good. It's only a few thousand images, right?
He just said on your body cam that he has child on his phone. So
I did what? I didn't say that.
You guys called in?
yes, we called in. He's trying to delete all of his stuff. It's on that phone right there in his laptop, like he just said on your body cam.
His laptop.
I don't have a laptop.
It's at his
It's at his house.
Just staying on tight.
So they were very smart because they got David to admit it in front of the officer. That's why they keep saying it's on your body cam, because you heard him say it.
Right there. Here's okay. I start from the beginning. How did I get here?
Is anybody else annoyed with how the officer just said that? Start from the beginning. How did I get here? This man just admitted to having thousands of photos of child on his phone and laptop. And you want to know how you got here? Arrest him.
This individual was telling us he has a bunch of child on his devices. We have a group and we catch online child predators. And he was texting a fake account of me posing as a dad with a 9-year-old girl. And he solicited text from who he thought would be both of us. And in the process, he told me, well, what's in the messages there? In the process, he told me he has thousands of images of child pornography on his devices. And we have a recorded statement from him where he admits all of this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good piece of shit.
Well, there's always repentance, Dave.
Well, there's always repentance, Dave. So Dave was later. Oh, thank you so much. What the crock. Thank you. Dave was later arrested. I'll pull that up on the screen and then I will move along to something else that I should probably do separately, but
There's always repentance. Where are you going? Step over here for it. Still have Jesus.
we still have Jesus.
He's the one who's doing the chatting and all that good stuff.
I was doing the chatting with him, posing as a father with a 9-year-old girl, and he wanted to meet us at a hotel for sex, but he ended up blocking. But in the process of the messages, he told me that he had thousands of images of child. And so we interviewed him in person voluntarily, and he admitted that he does, in fact, have those.
Let me get your
Okay.
There should be a serious sense of urgency when it comes to getting monsters like this off the streets and out from underneath the beds of every parent's worst nightmare. Men like David should be rushed to jail as quickly as safely possible. His past was covered up once. He had another chance, and more children lost their innocence because of that. The authorities have simply got...
He was locked up once. They had their chance. Really? Hey, Roddy. Hey, Shanley. Locked up twice. They had this chance.
Got to do better when it comes to prioritizing the protection of children in this regard. And to those who say, let the cops handle it, civilians stay out, I say, where were they when David Dunn was trading images of children every 12 hours?
Right. Where were they? Where were they? So here's what David Dunn was arrested with. And you know what makes me really sick about this? If you look at David, and this is a problem I have. Hey, Be Good. I looked at David and I felt bad. The look in his face here on his mugshot. He looks sad. He looks innocent. He looks older. He looks friendly. He looks like Santa Claus. They even made a joke and said, did all these 9 and 10 and 11-year-olds and babies force you to have sex with them in the month of December? This is a predator. They don't always have a look. How many of you would have suspected? Look at all these charges. These are all his charges down here. How many of you would think that this man was a predator? The Wandering Sub, thank you so much. The Wandering Sub just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. David Dunn and this creepy janitor are predators. Now, I'll be honest, this guy he would give me the creeps, but David Dunn, I wouldn't have suspected a thing from him. That's what makes it all scary. You just stated there's no, you don't know. Oh, it makes me sick. You just don't know who is who in this world. So there you have it. As if this world wasn't scary and gross enough, and we got a janitor, grades 3 to 5, doing the most horrific and gross things you can think of. And he's not even being charged with attempted murder. And then you got good old David Dunn over there. David kept saying, my mother, my 83-year-old mother. I hope his mother's okay. Because I cannot, this all took place in July. I can only imagine what his mother had to go through. The distraught. But then I have to wonder, because David Dunn, his own children no longer speak to him, his daughters, because of what he did to them. So did David's mom not know? Did she not believe it? Did she? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Wah. I just know if you think somebody is a predator, you call the police. You call and you call and you call until they take you seriously. You don't come on YouTube. You don't sprout allegations. You don't post random innocent people into pedo groups. The whole thing makes me sick. Anyway, speaking of sick, I'm not feeling too good, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. But I will be having a premiere at 2 o'clock over on Granny Still watching. I believe there is the water and sub, absolutely. And I hope all of you can make it there with me. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It would mean a lot to me. It's the best way to help me hit the algorithm. And it is free. It requires nothing but a second of your time. My younger daughter was in middle school. One of our janitors was arrested. He was caught spying on girls. He made a joke in the bathroom to see them. Oh, that's so gross. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you sincerely for the cash apps and everything. It means a lot to me. Thank you. You're exactly right. You just don't know. My niece just found out her ex was just charged with something similar. And she's freaking out because she has a son. Oh, Roddy, I'm so sorry. It's so scary. How many times do we hear of somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend doing things to the kids, rather, in a sexual manner or physical? It's a scary world. I am sorry. Do one of the mods have the link to my backup channel by chance? If not, I can grab it. Just give me a moment. I can grab it. My mama don't like you. She likes everyone. Why is this idiot coming up on my channel? Get out of here. Let me mod myself. Oh, I am a mod. I got to do something to change my backup name because it's hard to find. I can't even find it myself, and it's mine. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you, Tattoos. What the crack? I appreciate it. My mom's dad was dying in the hospital. My parents asked the elderly neighbors to watch me. Little did they know the husband. Well, I am so sorry to read that. I experienced things when I was younger as well, Doug, and the impact it has on you is everlasting, and I cannot focus on the fact that there was over 10,000 members of a group that requires you be active every 12 hours. 10,000. Do you know how many children that means, are being harmed. And they actually trade. They trade photos and they trade videos and they trade victims and they give names. Like they are selling victims to each other. And the one guy that they've done ratted out was from New York. They're all over the world. We know they just had that big sting operation take place in Tennessee where Summer Wells vanished from. We know a lot of times it includes our actual higher ups, your police, your elected officials, your goody two shoes. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. With the that's cute. So it's your first super chat. How do I celebrate? I'm gonna celebrate that. Loyalty costs nothing. Stand for what you believe in. Amen. Moi. Speaking of that, I guess I'll address it now. No, I want to keep this one not about any of that. I hope to see you all over on my second channel for my premiere, and we'll get more into that over there. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you shortly in about 30 minutes. So be ready. Bye.